Hi, welcome to Ken's Cooking in the Kitchen. I'm so excited to share with you a nutritious, delicious, yet simple recipe that you and your family can make at home. So let's get to cooking. Well, we are going to be making today a gluten-free oat muffin. It even makes me hungry thinking about it. So we're going to have a few simple ingredients, mix it together, and let's get started. Here is some of your ingredients. You're going to need a half a cup of raisins. These are organic raisins, but use what you have. You can even use dates if you like. You're going to use some pecans or pecans, hey, whatever you like. It depends on where you're from, how you say it. We're going to say pecans today. How about that? And we're going to be using a teaspoon of sea salt. And you're going to have your apple, which I'm already starting to grate. You're going to need a whole apple. You can use a grater or you can use a food processor. This is just therapeutic for me to grate it, but whatever you like. And the star of the show is the oats. Now, if you're gluten-free, you're going to make sure you use some gluten-free oats. I'm going to go ahead and finish grating this apple. Oh man, God tells us we are the apple of his eye. Isn't that so beautiful to know that we are the apple of God's eye? And I like to use the skin. I like to grate it with the skin on it because the skin has fiber, and we definitely need that fiber in our body. Helps those bowels move. We have to keep those bowels moving. And my favorite part of doing this is I can eat the little part that's left. Okay, so I'm putting in my wet ingredients, which is the apple. I'm going to put in my half a cup of raisins and half a cup of pecans. I also wanted to mention you can use some oat flakes if you want to put oat flakes in yours. That's a half a teaspoon of salt. And the star of the show, I don't know, the apple may really be the star of the show, but we're going to do a cup and a half. And then going to mix it up. Spoon may be easier to mix this up a bit more. You can eat these for breakfast. I mentioned they're breakfast muffins, but actually they're a really good snack. You can also eat them for your lunch with a salad if you like. However you like. But man, they're really good. Let's go ahead and preheat our oven. So I'm going to preheat the oven on 350 Fahrenheit. Now I washed my hands already, but I'm going to make sure I wash my hands again because I'm going to put my hands in this mix and ball it up and put it in a non-stick muffin pan if you have. If you don't have, you can use some coconut oil to put around the pan so your muffins don't get stuck and burnt. All right, let me wash my hands again. And you want to just let it kind of sit just for a minute though, so it can get it starts to bind together and get a little more thicker. You see how it's binding together and getting thicker? Yeah, that's what we want. We want the consistency to be thick. There you go. Okay. Wonderful. You can also use a little scooper if you like to scoop it to help you to measure how much you want to put in your muffin pan. Stick that like that. Voila. Voila. I'm gonna stick that together. Put it in your muffin pan. Yeah, the measuring cup works well. You use a smaller one if you prefer, but it's helpful in scooping it out. And yeah, they're not going to be really dry. You know how some gluten-free bread and muffins can be dry? Well, these are still going to be a bit moist. The apple and the raisins really give it a good flavor. One more left here. Scraping and scraping. Make sure I get all of the raisins and everything in there. Right. So we have our oat muffins in the pan. You want to make sure you have them in there as neat, fancy as you want to. Okay, so we're going to put these in the oven for about 25, 30 minutes. All right. I made some extra already earlier, and voila, these are the finished. Put a little bit of coconut sprinkles on top, and this is what you have. Your oat muffins. Don't they look delicious? Let me tell you, they are really, and they're very filling. I think the only way that you would believe me is if I try it. So, mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. I'm sorry. Mm. They're great. So I hope you enjoy these oat muffins, and I hope you'll share with others, and let me know what you think. And remember, food can be nutritious, delicious, and simple. Bye.